walked among them, feeling the looks of disapproval digging into my skin. They called me chubby and made fun of me, as if my appearance defined who I was. The tears flooded my eyes as I tried to understand why I couldn't be like the popular girls at my school. I felt small and insignificant. I spent hours looking for answers in magazines, believing that I would find the magic solution that would change my life. I desperately wanted to free myself from this suffering. I tried the ketogenic diet, intermittent fasting, keto, Atkins, paleo, veganism, and exercise programs they recommended, and even bought a Peloton bike that only make my knees hurt every time I use it. I struggled day after day, but the results were never lasting. Frustration overwhelmed me again and again. Every time I looked in the mirror, I felt deep pain. My body became a prison that prevented me from fully enjoying life and being accepted by others. Every day, I filled myself with work to escape my true reality, avoided eating in public, and ate fiercely alone. Anxiety and cravings were about to drive me crazy. I felt trapped. I got to the point where my body couldn't take it anymore. My emotions tormented me, and in a desperate attempt to relieve my anguish, I found myself in front of the toilet, battling nausea and disgust from what I had just done. It's true. Now, there is a new and different way for you to remove all fatty deposits from your body and never feel embarrassed again when you look in the mirror. And it is very different from the common methods that many know, because it fights the number one enemy of a slender and healthy body: cravings. And as you can see, it is something so simple that you can do from home right now, and you will see how in just a couple of days you could already be melting your first grams. Best of all, you don't have to spend long hours in the gym. With a simple exercise routine and moderate eating, you could already be melting those extra pounds, and even without the need to say goodbye to your favorite foods. You can literally put your body into fat-burning mode naturally without having to track calories or be taking medications that could affect your health later on. So if you want to disappear the fatty deposits of your body, whether it is the double chin, abdominal fat, arms or waist, you must pay close attention to the secret of the fruit of the Malabar that I will share with you in the next few minutes. I come to confess the best-kept secret of the weight loss industry. The same secret with which the sexiest Latina models stay in shape. And it's the same secret used by Marie, a 30-year-old worker living in Phoenix, Arizona, who went from this to this. Now you may wonder how she did it. How did this girl go from being the chubby of the group, always ignored by men, to becoming the center of attention? Well, Mary Miller is a girl who struggled with obesity for most of her life. She used to be the chubby of the group and the most ignored by men, until she met a combination of an exotic fruit from the heart of Asia, also known as the Malabar fruit. And this combination is so incredibly powerful that with just a few minutes of exercise and moderate eating, she lost 46 pounds of fat from her buttocks, abdomen, hips, arms, and face. Her waist became so tiny that even the clothes she used to wear fit large, sliding from her hips, while on the other hand, she went into tight and seductive dresses. Not only did it ease her back and hip pain, but her energy and confidence soared. Her family and friends were amazed by her toned and cellulite-free body, begging her to reveal her secret. And not only Marie. Her friend Lara also adopted this Malabar fruit trick every morning, and the more she used it, imagine her amazement when she lost 2.5 pounds on the first night. The next day, 1 pound, then 2 pounds, and so on. During the following weeks, an astonishing 32 pounds disappeared from her legs and abdomen, revealing the figure she had not seen for 10 years. And yet, Marie and Lara indulge in all their favorite foods, even more than before. Apple pies, burgers, pizza, and ice cream. Yes, you might feel skeptical and find it incredible, but all of this is possible with a simple and safe exotic app that you can do at home right now. It has nothing to do with exercising, counting calories, using sophisticated fitness equipment, ketogenic diet, keto, intermittent fasting, and much less has to do with a strict diet. It goes against everything you thought you knew about weight loss. It's not your fault. They want you to believe that gaining weight is your fault. But it's not your fault. How do I know? Because I'm Marie, the girl who struggled with being overweight most of her life. And in this video, you're going to discover the true root because of cravings, your slow metabolism, accelerated aging, and the identity of what scientists call our primitive burn switch of calories. And not only that, but in the next few minutes, you will also discover the secret that the weight loss industry wants to keep buried to keep earning billions. That's billions with B.
I lost 28 pounds. These days were my worst nightmare. But now I can't wait to plan my body to my friends. And constantly they are asking me about my secret. It feels so good to be an inspiration.
Wow, after shedding 30 pounds, the change in my life has been monumental. No longer am I weighed down by fatigue, and self-doubt. My mornings start with a brisk walk, a routine I could never imagined a few months ago. My energy levels are soaring, and every task feels less daunting. I've even taken up jogging, and I'm ecstatic about my first 5K next month. This journey has not only reshaped my body, but it's also reshaped my spirit.
With 28 pounds off my frame, the world seems more accessible. The allure of the outdoors, once a distant dream, is now a weekend reality. Hiking trails, once daunting, have become exhilarating challenges. And every peak I reach isn't just a physical milestone, but it is also a testament to my inner strength and my determination.
Every day I get messages from people like this full of joy after just weeks of trying this Malabar fruit trick for themselves. And just as it worked for them, how will you feel when it works for you? The culprit. Who is guilty? The truth is, you've never heard of this solution before. I can guarantee it. That's because the greedy and corrupt weight loss industry of more than $132 billion in 2021 is doing its best to hide it. Since your entire business depends on us getting fatter and fatter, getting sicker and sicker, and being your customers for life, the clock is ticking, so listen carefully, pay attention, and watch this video to the end. Because in the next few minutes, you will be surprised at what I am about to reveal to you. There is a primitive switch that stops cravings and triggers the burning of calories in your body. Discovering its true scientific cause can change everything for you. Forget about mistaken beliefs about genetics or toxins. The truth is that some people are naturally thin. Eat what they want and still look great. While you who follow a strict diet and exercise relentlessly, it costs you to lose a single pound. But here's the good news. A 100% natural exotic combination can flip this calorie-burning switch and trigger a step-by-step process so you can do it at home right away. You will be surprised to discover this revealing secret that awakens your metabolism and helps you break down belly fat effective. No matter how much you've struggled in the past, if you've done keto, ketogenic diet, intermittent fasting, strict diets, spent long days exercising, used your Peloton bike, or invested in miraculous programs that ultimately led to nothing, this is your time to discover the power of this switch and transform your body once and for all. And in just a few minutes, I'm going to reveal the step-by-step process to get your body to melt fat naturally. Surely you will ask yourself, how did I meet this exotic combination from Asia? Let me tell you my story. My name is Mary Miller, and I am not a fitness influencer, nor am I a nutritionist, and much less am I here to confuse you with scientific technology. For many years, I led a complicated life marked by the ravages of having extra kilos. You may feel identified when I tell you that I was that girl who was always called chubby. The hurtful words were etched in my ear and affected my self-esteem from an early age. Growing up in a world where appearance was everything became a heavy burden to carry. As the years passed, the pains multiplied with the constant rejection, and the looks of disapproval accompanied me in every step I took. Feeling invisible in love relationships broke my soul, because I always dreamed of having that partner, that Prince Charming they talk about in fairy tales. The clothes I wanted to wear so badly just didn't fit, and every visit to a store-fitting room became an emotional torture. My self-confidence faded, and I felt imprisoned in my own body. So, stress and anxiety were taking over my life. The unstoppable cravings that made me eat more and more, and as a result, I kept gaining weight. But that wasn't all. Health problems began to arise. The lack of energy and vitality affected my day-to-day, while my body struggled with the extra weight. Chronic fatigue and lack of physical endurance limited me in all areas of my life. And doctors always reminded me of the risks associated with being overweight, heart disease, diabetes, high blood pressure. I not only faced the emotional burden, but also the constant threat to my well-being. As the years passed, social isolation became more intense. Family gatherings and outings with friends became uncomfortable occasions, as I felt like all eyes were on me, on my body. I felt judged and ashamed, and little by little I withdrew from the world, losing the opportunity to live fully. I tried everything: keto diets, Atkins, paleo, veganism, intermittent fasting, and did detoxes. I spent thousands of dollars on programs like Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig, and Nutrisystem. I even bought a Peloton bike, but it only made my knee pains worse. Every time I started a new diet or exercise routine, I would lose a pound or two and felt that hope and excitement that I was finally on the right track. But they were on the right track, simply impossible to follow. On the fourth or fifth day, cravings for Krispy Kreme donuts and Ben & Jerry's ice cream took over. My old habits would return and I would end up failing, filled with regret for disappointing myself and overwhelmed by guilt. And with each failure, I gained more nasty fat and orange peel cellulite than before I started. Each attempt left me more frustrated and desperate. I felt like I was trapped in an endless cycle of restrictive diets and sacrifices that never yielded lasting results. The battle against being overweight seemed like a lost war, and my self-esteem vanished with each pound I gained again. Until one day, out of nowhere, something happens that marked me forever. Not only because of the experience I lived, but the secret I discovered. The same secret that I will reveal to you in a few minutes. I distinctly remember that day when my boss surprised me by naming me Employee of the Year. It was a major achievement, and as a reward, I was awarded a 10-day trip to Brazil, all paid for. The excitement invaded my heart, but also a mixture of joy and anxiety. Immersing myself in work was my way of escaping reality. I filled myself with tasks, got caught up in projects, and got lost in endless schedules, all to avoid facing my true reflection in the mirror. I filled my life with work responsibilities so I wouldn't have time to remember that I was fat, that I had always been the chubby one. As my journey approached, an avalanche of emotions came over me. The excitement of knowing a new and exotic place was mixed with the fear of facing my body in an environment where physical appearance seemed to be the most important thing. I knew that in Brazil I would find a sculpture of bodies, toned figures, and a culture that valued beauty in every corner. Then, the day of the trip arrived. I still remember the nerves I felt at Monday, August 15, before leaving. I was sure that it would be an unforgettable adventure. And during that trip, while appreciating the beautiful beaches and vibrant streets of Brazil, I noticed that most of the women looked young and thin, which intrigued me, and I ended up thinking it was genetic. After 10 days, finishing the last tour of my stay in Brazil, I felt a little sad because seeing my body all scattered, my self-esteem continued to suffer, and I wondered what women here do to be so beautiful. But that day something extraordinary happened. While I was going to the hotel to pack my things, I had a chance encounter in the elevator with a Latina model of astonishing beauty. Her slender and radiant figure left me impressed. She literally looked like a miss from a beauty pageant. Unable to contain my admiration, I decided to break ice and ask her what her secret was to look so young and fit. What she revealed to me in that instant changed my life forever. And in fact, could change yours too. So pay close attention to what I'm about to tell you. I don't know if she listened to me because she saw me desperate, or maybe she saw sadness in my eyes. But she sat down with me next to me and began to tell me what she had been waiting for a long time. She revealed to me an ancestral knowledge that was transmitted from generation to generation in her culture. She told me about a powerful combination of Malabar fruit and some curious natural ingredients from South America and Asia, and its importance in the regulation of leptin, a key hormone for appetite control and fat-burning cortisol. At that moment, I felt like she was speaking to me in Chinese. It was like, "Leptin? What are you talking about?" And you're probably thinking the same thing. But don't worry, in a moment, I'll explain what it's about. However, I quickly pulled out my iPhone and began to notice on that notepad all the ingredients that included this ancestral recipe from Brazil. She explained how the exact combination of these exotic ingredients could help balance my body from within, boosting weight loss and restoring my overall well-being. That conversation got longer and longer. It was like a flashlight in the midst of the darkness she had experienced for so long. For the first time, I glimpsed the possibility of a life where I didn't have to constantly fight my own body. I understood that it wasn't just genetics. I had finally found a natural and effective solution that promised to transform my life. The trip to Brazil became the turning point that marked the beginning of my transformation. Knowing this secret and grateful to this beautiful woman, I returned home with unwavering determination and enthusiasm. I knew I had discovered something special, and that would help me reach my ideal weight. So I started researching day and night about the combination of Malabar fruit and leptin, that strange hormone that woman told me about. During my research, I came across the root of the problem. The problem lies in cravings. Those intense cravings for food that seem uncontrollable. Have you ever wondered why you can't resist those unhealthy snacks? The answer is found in a vital hormone called leptin. Leptin is the hormone responsible for sending the satiety signal to the brain, telling it that you have had enough food. But here's the problem. When your leptin levels are imbalanced, the satiety signal isn't sent properly, and then your metabolism doesn't work as it should. So you end up giving into cravings even if you just ate. In 2022, a scientific experiment from the University of Michigan has shown that excess body fat can lead to elevated levels of leptin in the blood, which causes the brain becomes insensitive to this crucial hormone. As a result, your metabolism never efficiently converts fat into energy because you are always experiencing cravings and feeling hungry. And this constant struggle with cravings can lead to a downward spiral in your physical and emotional well-being. You could say that this hormone plays one of the most important roles in your metabolism and is able to activate the fat-burning mode of your body. A study of 16 contestants on The Biggest Loser found that their metabolism, months after they stopped dieting, was still slower today. So most were overweight again. That's why strict diets can harm health over the years. Of the 16 people, only one did not gain weight again. In fact, it is proven that the average person can only burn 5% of their daily calories through exercise, which is nothing. That's why exercising and having strict diets don't help as much as people would think, and that's what the weight loss industry of over 130 billions would have you believe. According to the National Institute of Diabetes, 1 in 3 people in the United States is overweight. So, if cravings continue to win you and you have a disorder in your leptin levels, it is not surprising that you find it impossible to lose even a pound. And it is not your fault either. As you well know, I was also a victim of being overweight. However, this is where the good stuff comes in. While it was very difficult for me to get all the ingredients from the Latinx woman ancestral recipe, I did my best to bring them here to Phoenix. Once I had everything in my hands, I began to implement the combination with the exact amounts of Malabar fruit and the other ingredients. At first, I honestly thought it wasn't going to work. Thoughts began to come to me like, this will not work for you. It only worked for her because Latinas have different genetics. You will never stop being chubby. But after a few weeks, everything changed completely. It wasn't long before the changes started to show. I was amazed to see how my body eliminated fat. The horrible rolls on my abdomen looked less and less. The double chin disappeared. My body was gradually beginning to mold and tone. Every time I looked in the mirror, the confidence in me increased. I felt more empowered. For the first time in a long time, I began to receive admiring looks and praise from my neighbors. They began to tell me, "Marie, what have you done to yourself? Marie, do you look different? Have you had any surgery? Marie, is it you?" You don't know how incredible I felt when I heard that. The emotional pains I had experienced due to bullying as a teenager and low self-esteem slowly faded. Now I felt like a new woman. I felt like the real Marie. The Marie she deserved. And now, here I am, wanting to share with you that secret that changed my life. The same secret I had discovered months before thanks to the woman I met in Brazil. There is a specific amount of Malabar fruit combined with other ingredients that help regulate your leptin levels because it fights insulin resistance. What we saw in the University of Michigan study, that the more fat you eat, the more leptin you generate until you reach a point where your brain becomes desensitized or resistant to insulin and no longer receives the signal of satiety. What makes your cravings increase and consequently gain more and more weight. Malabar fruit and these ingredients directly fight insulin resistance, so it allows your body to stay in fat-burning mode. In fact, a study by Food NutriRes, and not only that, but also other studies corroborate that the hydroxycitric acid, HCA, in Malabar fruit can help reduce appetite by increasing serotonin levels in the brain. These can help control cravings and excessive food intake. In addition to increasing the feeling of satiety when we consume them, so that cravings could disappear almost completely and keep your body like a fat-burning machine. Hydroxycitric acid, HCA, can also help reduce the accumulation of fat in the body. That way, the Malabar fruit and all the other ingredients, with the exact amount, are the main combatant of cravings and overweight. Thanks to the fact that they directly combat the regulation of leptin. So, a few months after starting to use the ancestral combination of the Malabar fruit, I started sharing it with Laura, an old friend who was also with a few extra kilos. And in a matter of weeks, she disappeared more than 32 pounds using this combination. And just as Lara was shared or with other friends from work and some neighbors of mine who were also able to reach an acceptable and balanced weight. That's when Lara and her husband Frank came to see me at my house. I was surprised because I had rarely met the two since Frank works almost all day. And while we were enjoying a delicious coffee, Lara told me that Frank had been surprised with the results of the recipe I had given her. And for that reason, he had talked with his boss, a successful nutritionist with an important company which was dedicated to creating natural products for health. Natural products for the liver, the colon, etc., but none were focused on weight reduction or body fat elimination. And they were interested in working with me hand in hand to create a special product for this. At first, I was somewhat confused since I had not thought of something like that. However, Frank began to mention the following to me. Did you know that if you're overweight, you are 75% more likely to have a heart attack or stroke, 80% more likely to have coronary artery disease, and 22% more likely to develop Alzheimer's according to research? Scary, right? I was terrified to find that. And that's where my vision changed completely. It was no longer just about helping people look better, but they could also transform their health. He told me that with his company we could reach thousands of people who really need it. He told me that we could prevent people from suffering from health due to being overweight, prevent people from having self-esteem on the floor. Well, I personally know what it feels like to go through all those situations. and I don't want to see more people suffering with their self-esteem and being slaves to their bodies. So, after joining us on a long research journey and doing countless tests with his knowledge in nutrition and my combination of natural ingredients, we came up with the extract recipe to regulate leptin levels, speed up metabolism, eliminate cravings, and turn your body into a fat burner. And now, thanks to its scientific advances and knowledge in nutrition, we can take advantage of the power of this wonderful combination of exotic fruits enhanced 300% more to help you in your fight against overweight. These are some of the benefits of the exotic combination we reached. It helps regulate leptin levels and thus lose weight. It produces a feeling of satiety, decreasing appetite, helps maintain healthy cholesterol levels, and helps lower triglycerides, increases energy and vitality, blocks fat production, acceleration of metabolism, promotes healthy blood sugar level, and best of all, it's 100% natural. No complex solutions or harmful to your health. So how can you balance your leptin levels, control your cravings, convert fat into energy, reach your weight loss goals, and improve your overall well-being? What your life would be like without those uncontrollable cravings, without feeling constantly hungry, and without fighting your own body. And this time, you do not have to spend a fortune, because I'm against people getting fat and sick for believing in what the millionaire weight loss industry says.
Hi, I lost 48 pounds and I feel amazing. I feel great. My social life has become so amazing. I want to go out, I want to go jogging, and I want to go and exercise every day and try to lose more weight.
I'm down 32 pounds. Before this change, I will avoid mirrors at all costs. Now I find myself checking my reflection, admiring my progress. My life quality has significantly improved, and I owe it all to this transformation.
With a 33-pound weight loss, I found a renewed passion for life. I started cycling, something I hadn't done since my teen years. This journey has brought back a piece of my younger self.
That's how we got to GarciSlim, a revolutionary and unique product, 100% natural. It addresses the newly discovered and scientifically proven root because of belly fat, slow metabolism, and leptin disorder. In each capsule of GarciSlim, you will find an exclusive and patented formula that combines ancestral detoxifying nutrients of the highest quality in exotic fruits, in the exact amount clinically tested. These nutrients works in harmony to regulate your leptin, as a result, activating and boosting your metabolism effectively, no matter if you are a woman or a man. The wonderful thing about GarciSlim is that even while you rest or sleep in your couch, you will be experiencing a pure, natural, and safe dissolution of the deepest and most persistent fat in your body without generating any type of dependency, unlike conventional fat burners that are often based on caffeine and green tea or EGCG and do not provide the desired results. In addition, GarciSlim is manufactured in the United States in the important company where Frank, Laura's husband, works, which is a registered and certified facility by the FDA, complying with good manufacturing practices, GMP, where they use state-of-the-art machinery and continue with the most rigorous and sterile standards to guarantee the quality and purity of the product. Each ingredient used in GarciSlim is 100% plant-based, soy and dairy-free, vegetarian, and non-GMO. In addition, we subject each batch to rigorous inspections and additional quality controls by independent third parties to ensure you enjoy maximum purity and potency. With GarciSlim, you will revive your metabolism and enjoy an overflowing energy without having to play with your health. Bonuses. Bonus ebook Purify Your Body Day 1 provides effective strategies to detoxify the body in a safe and healthy way. helps eliminate toxins accumulated in the body and promotes a feeling of general well-being. Provides tips and recommendations to improve digestion and immune system function. May help reduce swelling and fluid retention. Promotes radiant skin and a healthy appearance. Bonus manual: recover your self-esteem from 0 to 100. Helps improve confidence and self-esteem by providing tools for self-care and personal growth. Promotes the adoption of healthy habits that contribute to emotional well-being. Have a positive and constructive mindset. Reconnect with the world and return to a healthy social life without having any shame. Bonus ebook: Shoot Your Energy Easily. Provides easy-to-prepare recipes that increase energy levels naturally. Offers healthy and nutritious options to stay active and full of vitality. Avoid the feeling of fatigue and physical and mental exhaustion. Improve your focus and concentration throughout the day. GarciSlim: regularize your leptin and convert your fat into energy. Accelerates your metabolism and burns fat effectively. Promotes healthy blood sugar levels. Provides the necessary nutrients to maintain a healthy balance in the body. Promotes the feeling of satiety and appetite control. Contributes to increased energy levels and vitality. Blocking fat production. Helps maintain healthy cholesterol levels. Bonus ebook: Purify Your Body for Day 1. Bonus manual: Recover Your Self-Esteem from 0 to 100. Bonus ebook: Shoot Your Energy Easily. How much would all of these be worth to you? Not having to deprive yourself of your favorite foods. Not burdening your family with worries about your health. And giving yourself credit for everything you've been missing for so long. What would you give for all that right now? Make GarciSlim change your life as it did to me, Lara, and the people you have seen throughout the video. The starting price we were asking to charge is $500. You who are here placing your trust in us, wanting to change you want so much, because I know what it feels like. You will be able to acquire the GarciSlim solution of 30 days plus the 3 bonuses for only $59. Just like I'm telling you, for just $59. But before you place your order, as you've been seeing in today's studies, the longer you take these natural ingredients, the more benefits you'll get. Therefore, if you are over 35 years old or overweight, experts recommend that you take GarciSlim for 3 to 6 months so it has enough time to work on your whole body. Normalize your leptin, reach your desired weight, and maintain it for years into the future. To guarantee lifetime results, I will allow you today 3 or 6 months of GarciSlim supply at an even deeper discount on today's special price. If you choose the 90-day package, you will have a discount of $30, so you would only pay $147, $49 per bottle. And if you choose the 180-day package, you will have a discount of $120, so only pay $234, $39 per bottle. In both cases, you receive all 3 bonuses, but you receive a greater discount, and shipping is free to your home. Do it for yourself and your family. Choose your package and you will go to a 100 checkout page that looks like this. Complete your details, confirm your order, and we will send it the same day to your door. No hidden fees. Only a safe and secure one-time fee. GarciSlim is only available on this official website. Nowhere else. Not on Amazon, eBay, GNC, or Walgreens. We eliminate all intermediaries to offer you the best price available. Keep in mind that the bottles are selling very, very fast, and at any time we could run out of stock. And because we refuse to compromise on the quality or quantity of GarciSlim's potent ingredients, the price is also rising fast. The prices you see now are not guaranteed beyond today. The last thing I want is you to come back in few hours and see higher prices or the product being out of stock. That's why 96% of people buy 6 bottles at once to start dissolving fat right away. Keep it away for years and make sure you get the best savings, both for them and for their closest friends and family. I'm sorry to say this, but the clock is ticking. Don't put a second longer when the solution is right at your fingertips. It's more, I'll tell you something. I want to give you a solid guarantee to show that this custom formula really works and that you have absolutely nothing to worry about. I backed you up with our unwavering 3-month money-back guarantee. Best of all, I'm not asking you for a definite answer today. I've just invited you to consider it. Choose the package that suits you best, place your order, and then you will have a period of up to 90 days to decide. This is longer than most people need to notice results in just the first week. I invite you to try GarciSlim for yourself for 3 full months without any risk. If you don't see how fat dissolves quickly day after day, if you don't feel energized and excited as your leptin balances and your muscles are toned, even if you use all the bottles and are still not satisfied, then I don't want your money. All you need to do is contact us within 90 days and we will refund every penny. It may seem incredible, but that's how much confidence we have in GarciSlim. I can't get any fairer than that. To take advantage of this discount and benefit without any risk, simply choose your package right now by clicking on any of the packages below and convert to a version renewed of yourself.
I lost 27 pounds and life has never been this vibrant. Those weekend highs I used to dread, now I am the one initiating them. The newfound energy is like a second wind in my life. I'm very grateful and a completely new person now.
Losing 35 pounds has been incredible for me. No more back pains, no more joint issues. I play basketball with my kids now without having to take a break every few minutes. Life is genuinely better for me.
Losing 43 pounds, I rediscovered my love for fashion. Shopping is a thrill now, not a chore. I wear my progress red and gray.
You're still here, so you are 100% sure of your decision to order GarciSlim today. So let's answer some common questions I get. Is GarciSlim right for me? If you have deep fat deposits that no diet or exercise seems to eliminate, the answer is yes. GarciSlim has changed the lives of hundreds of people and is designed to quickly dissolve fat, even in the most difficult cases. But if some rare chance that doesn't happen, which is highly unlikely due to the research behind this solution, you are protected by our money-back guarantee of unconditional money for 3 months. That shows how much confidence we have in GarciSlim's power. How does GarciSlim work? GarciSlim is the world's first youth-promoting nutritional product, clinically proven to address the true case of unexplained weight gain, a leptin disorder, and deficit in your metabolism. By addressing leptin, a dormant metabolism is awakened in both men and women. What does it contain? Inside each capsule is a unique, proprietary blend of exotic fruit and natural nutrients scientifically proven to regulate leptin and repair damage caused by accumulation of fat. Is GarciSlim safe? GarciSlim is an all-natural patented formula manufactured in the United States in our FDA-registered and GMP-certified facilities using state-of-the-art machinery and under standards stricter and sterile. Each ingredient is 100 plant-based and exotic fruits, soy-free, dairy-free, vegetarian and non-GMO, and undergoes additional third-party inspections and quality control to ensure a high purity. The only reported side effect of GarciSlim is getting rid of baggy clothes and spending hours in the fitting room trying on new, tight, sexy clothes. As always, I recommend that you show a bottle of this to your doctor before taking it, just to be safe. What if it doesn't work for me? We're sure that GarciSlim will give you the support you need to dissolve abdominal fat. However, we also know that no supplement has a 100% success rate. Even if we get too close, there may be a very small number of customers for whom this doesn't work. That's why every bottle of GarciSlim comes with our personal 90-day 100% money-back guarantee. If for some reason you are not satisfied with your results, you can simply return what you haven't used and receive a full refund, no question asked. How many bottles should I order? If you are over 35 or have excess weight, it is recommended that you take GarciSlim for at least 3 to 6 months so that it has enough time to work on your whole body, normalize your leptin and metabolism, reach your desired weight, and maintain it for years into the future. What is the best way to take GarciSlim? Take 2 capsules of GarciSlim with a large glass of water every day, preferably about 20 minutes before eating. Its unique blend of natural ingredients will begin to dissolve fat even while you sleep. Is this a one-time payment? Yes, your order today is a one-time payment with no subscriptions or hidden fees. How long will it take for my order to arrive? We ship orders the same day they are received. If you are in the United States, you can expect to receive the package within 7 to 10 business days. If you are outside the United States, it will take longer depending on your local area. What should I do now? There are 2 parts right now. 1. You have already received all the information. You know that if you don't regularize your leptin and your metabolism, you will not lose weight no matter how much you do strict diets and spend long hours in the gym. You don't do anything about it, so your body and health will still be affected. 2. You already know that regularizing your leptin and your metabolism activate your body's fat-burning mode naturally, so you decide to place your GarciSlim order right now and don't lose any more time. Then the choice is yours. Remember, your order is covered by our 100% money-back guarantee for 90 days, so there is no risk to you at all. However, stock is quickly depleted and prices can increase at any time. So just click the button below, complete your purchase, and we will contact you soon.